Hey, everybody! Now, don't be shocked, but I got some new stuff going on today. By which I mean this! Hey, look at that! I got a new stream overlay, and by God, I mean made, and over a period of probably too long. It's mostly the old overlay, but takes up a lot less room. I think it looks a lot cleaner. I've been wanting to do this for a while, if for no other reason than my old overlay. The hole for the gameplay to show up in was way off in terms of its dimensions, like its aspect ratio. So I had to cut off parts of the sides and leave black bars at the top and bottom for every game I played, because somehow I managed to screw it up. It's fine, I guess. Well, at least you guess that it's not, at least you don't know that it's not fine. So there. Looks good, thank you. The hell was I talking about? Anyway, so with my new presentation intact, for some reason I just grabbed the Switch Pro controller that was next to me, which is two different kinds of wrong. And we're gonna jump into this plot again after I take a sip of Dr. Pepper. Man, this winter has just been all about me not being able to clear my throat fully. It's all anyone's talking about. Continue. Turn Samurai, day 3 trial. Load selected. Hell yeah. Okay. So we stopped right before the trial picked up on day 3. Thank you very much, Chris.
Mr. Wright?
Yeah?
Why do you look so unhappy?
Nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Nia? Uh-oh. She looks even unhappier.
Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. I'm dead, remember?
Yeah, I remember. This is no time for dead people jokes, please.
You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. I mean, you're not even... Oh, you are a lawyer. I keep forgetting. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it.
Something overlooked?
You have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial.
This isn't gonna be easy. I forgot what the context of her being in possessed mode currently was. Just that I think that Phoenix was like, come on, possess your sister, help me. And then she was like, oh, all right, I guess. That's as far as I remember. Day 3, it's time to start doing your job. Hell yeah. It's the American way. You're welcome.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
Wonder if it'll be that producer. We'll find out real quick. Oh, no, it's not. It's the world's worst guy.
The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand.
Or that director.
Will the witness state his name and profession? Maybe buy some deodorant?
How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director, the still samurai noob, Raffle.
No, not the Redditor, yeah.
Salmonella, I'm a director of television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day.
Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you knows what that means. You know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it.
Right.
She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure.
I was at the studios from around 9 o'clock that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4 o'clock. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it.
Chris, you maybe, I don't know if you knew this, but I'm pretty sure the current owner of Reddit, or at least a former owner of Reddit, is married to Serena Williams. So, you know, stereotypes, sometimes they're not right.
The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m.
Of course, you know, you have the rest of Reddit to balance it out, but still.
But according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
I was at the studios from around 9 in the morning.
Okay.
In the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch.
Wrong way. Welcome to kitchen lunch. The meeting until around 4. Okay. And what's the last one?
During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs.
All right. Can anyone corroborate? Corroborate. That's the word, not collaborate. They could collaborate too. Can anyone say that you did this?
So, in the end, you didn't get to eat?
Yeah.
No steak at least. Can you believe it?
I'm turning into Will Powers there for a second. The slack-jaw-edness of this nerd voice and the surfer voice are like a hair's width apart.
That must have been tough.
Oh, wait, no. He's sarcastic. That must have been tough.
Phoenix.
Yeah?
Doesn't something about that seem odd to you?
It's contradictory, isn't it?
Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella.
What did you want? Asterisk, sweats, asterisk.
When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there?
No, good call, sweats. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it.
Embarrassed about what?
But I did eat after all.
Never do that again. A T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, my assistant went out through all that trouble. Went through all that trouble. Pardon me, sir. I did not mean to misspeak. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. That's profiling. Maybe he just never moves. There's plenty of ways people can get that size. I mean, really just the two. But still. So, when exactly did you eat it?
I took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. Drool.
Mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Fatty's gonna fat. Not entirely. Sprite makes me feel icky. A lot of feelings going on here. Listen, as a man of keg rather than six-pack abs, I will say that being a larger man does not necessarily say that he is a gross creep. It's everything else about him. You know, he sucks.
Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony.
I'll press on that one a bit more.
We're in the meeting until around 4.
Don't you fucking dare, you little wiener. Press skipping lunch. No, no, it is this one. It is this one. It would be. It was 4 during the meeting. I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. But you just said, yeah. Take this. Wait, no. Take this.
You didn't take a single break?
Sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a second.
Oh, well. Yeah, not a one. Sweats.
What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. If only he was just kind of a gross dude who probably hasn't showered in days and is probably wearing too many layers for this weather.
Wait a second. Yeah, I do have an idea.
Yeah, press harder. Wait a second! I do have an idea! Press harder. Wait a second! Mr. Manella. Excuse me. Try that again. Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops, raffle. Well? Oh, yes, good point. When he's really anxious, then he sweats in capital letters.
Mr. Manella, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess I only did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job! If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time.
Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break.
Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please.
Elizabeth. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing.
Yeah, for what it's worth, or for we took a break, Raffle! But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 1-3 in base 12! Not enough time for someone to, say, commit murder in Studio 1. Wow! That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Steams!
I'm not even entirely sure what emotion or sensation steams is supposed to indicate. I would think like steaming mad, but like he's not mad unless you talk like in the British crazy way. I always thought that Mia's like in the clips that I've seen, I've always thought that Mia's transformation power is like Phoenix sees her like that because she's talking like she's letting him in on it, but to everyone else it's like the person's mannerisms are just really off. I don't know. Do with it what you will. It can be whatever you want. Put it in the same category as like is Hobbs real and shit like that.
I don't think it'll even be enough of time for that, but that's just me. I probably don't eat steaks like you. Possibly in a single bite. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Yeah, well, we took a break, Raffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15? That's only 13 in base 12.
Well, a 15-minute break is still a fucking break. What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak. What else?
There were 2 plates on that table.
Oh, right. Oh, the other one was Diva's. Sorry.
D. Vasquez's plate. Your Edgeworth voice sounds like Shadow the Hedgehog. That's because that is literally what I'm going for. Like, I'm not being mean. Yeah, no. Like, literally, that is like, I don't know. He's kind of like, he's Edgeworth, right? Ow, the Edge. And also, there's only so many serious voices that I could do that, like, I can maintain for what's looking like several games, you know? And going into this sort of space is a lot easier than, like,
That's something crazy, you know? Like also like this.
so, yeah.
D. Vasquez, do you get it? Diva, Skez. Ha ha ha. The writers are very clever.
D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat.
Not enough time to say.
We sure about that? Why is that? What? Wait, why is that? Why didn't he answer? Answer me, damn it. I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast.
Well, I almost looked normal from this angle. Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even I have to take my time eating that kind of food. Lol.
Well, Phoenix, what do you think that's about? It sounds more normal when he tilts his head up.
That testimony was too short to wring any kind of useful information out of.
All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio One in that time.
Oh, great. Is that all? Okay. So, do I maybe present him with the map? Well. Let's see, I haven't pressed this one yet. I'll just press all of them. What the hell? What time exactly did you take this break?
Oh, I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
2:30! That's the time of death! So we could have gone to Studio One, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible, time-wise. All right, I'm gonna run through these just to make sure.
Well, Phoenix?
And testimony, oh yeah, okay. All I have to do, all right, so, all right, that's just the reset. Text, all right, okay, got it. So, now time for the thing to do the stuff. Gotta put my serious face on here. I think I've pressed everything. Let's try. Are you doing this? Oh, wait. No, don't, present. Oh, God damn it. Your Honor! I'm an idiot!
You are? Well, I'll take a word for it. Minus 15% lawyer juice.
Ah, my precious lawyer juice!
Yep, here it goes. Right there onto the pizza meter.
Ah, fiddlesticks. Okay. course this one, right? Why is that? Oh, okay. Not sure why it worked that time. All right, sure, whatever.
Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio One.
What?
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Or should I say, something right, Mr. Wrong? No, I shouldn't. Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer.
you claim someone from the trailer went for Studio. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio One?
Okay, do I claim it and claim it loud? I'm proud of my thoughts. No. No. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects. Yeah. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. So what I'm thinking is, whoever it is wasn't in the trailer. But there is somebody else. Or, like, there's something else going on here.
Haha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way! At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head.
I thought it was Mr. Monkey. The woman?
Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head.
It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. Don't go misgendering monkey statues. They've come so far for the rights they have. And somehow I feel no desire to correct them.
I believe we have seen enough evidence. Would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. For all of our sake.
What? It's over?
It's over! Oh, well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. It found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid we would have to find Mr. Powers guilty.
Very, very astute observation, Judge.
If we found out that the person that did it, in fact, did it, we'd have to say that he did it. I'm a judge.
Your Honor, prosecution is pleased to announce that we have indeed have a decisive evidence. A witness.
I just noticed the long ponytail down Sal Manella's back. As someone, as a man of the nerdular persuasion who has had long hair, kind of long hair. It's the like my avatar hair is kind of similar to how my hair is in real life. I was always very careful to not get into that kind of like, I don't know. There's just like, it's one of the markers, you know, like being way too into fedoras and such.
Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth?
My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. With wit, he was like, "What are those?" And he pointed at his shoes. Remember that from like 8 years ago?
Order! I will have order! I see. Court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess.
I told you they're Crocs, or whatever that lady says in that vine. What do we do now, Mia? Everyone in that trailer has an alibi. Don't stop staring at me like that.
I'm sorry, Phoenix. I'm going to have to kill you. I guess I was wrong.
Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up! If you give up, what hope do I have?
Don't get me wrong. I've never given up in a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio One. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is.
What's gonna happen to me? Am I gonna get an award? Seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. Be a man. You are the Steel Samurai. You're to children everywhere, after all.
Thanks.
Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it.
Sure, whatever it is, let's do it.
Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution has a concern.
Just do it, Nike. Copyright.
As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with this cruel questioning.
Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground.
However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand.
Oh!
Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on?
Oh, right. God, please bring him a box. What do those donut crits do?
Yeah.
Will the witness state his name and grade in school?
Witness!
What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around.
Cody? Answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you! The nice lady! I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. And you get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
Witness, Cody?
He's having trouble with this gentle thing.
You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident?
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day. Hooray!
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with a beard over there?
Just, Mr. Edgeworth,
I prefer being a gentleman myself.
Very long day.
Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible.
Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, man. As a teacher, kids can be rough sometimes. Sometimes it's not about winning or losing. It's about, is this a battle that I care enough about winning? And a lot of times the answer is no. Hey,
I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. Cody's camera added to the court record.
Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. Went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady couldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child.
Kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Okay. Yeah.
I want to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. Went out of the internet. Went through the woods. Going for the studio. Kinda got lost. When I came out, there was a Steel Samurai. Totally rocked right before my eyes. Steel Samurai took him down about. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot. Oh, I tell ya.
So he didn't. All right, I'll press him on this, I guess. For the American, I'm absolutely loving this Mickey Mouse edgelord in training. Yeah. It's either Mickey Mouse or I said last time I said it was Gingy from Shrek.
The Muffin Man!
If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home.
Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm, like good tofu.
Easy for you to say. Do I have anything to... Oh, right. I have his camera. Oh, okay. So wait. Let's go back. I'll do the same thing that I did before, but instead I'm going to press with the camera. I'm going to present him the camera. Let's see if that has anything. No.
I'm talking. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
See, that's more Mickey Mouse.
You put a little bit of sugar on it. You take off the... You put on the edge and that's...
I don't know, whatever. Let's see. Present. And present. Objection! Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? What is this now? Because of phones? You were quite clear about that. Oh my God, he turned into ghost face. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right?
Mr. Wright, word with you.
Uh-oh. Is it putting the pressure on too much?
What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about?
Oh, he's old. It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. Remember, it's 2001. Towers are still up. World's a different place. I can get on the airplane in 15 minutes. How do I explain that?
I see.
Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. I say, pointing. Did bring it, didn't you?
Oh,
Mr. Wright, you can't make the child tell the truth by asking pretty plain questions. That's harassment or whatever. How cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so.
I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court.
What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney?
Well, Cody,
what? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that?
yes.
So you did have a camera. Did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching.
What you saw.
Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules.
Is that all? Gonna take a nap there. I thought there could be more to that. Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Yeah, I had my camera, but I was glued to the action. Don't think I was being a camera-pilled picture cell. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Yeah, the bad guy stopped moving. He started spitting out raspberry jam. He's so strong. I watched a man die.
Yeah, he killed a guy. Stabbed him right in the heart. Let's see. Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. Okay. Goes for the bad guy. Wham. Let's try wham. And I'm not talking about last Christmas. Oh, shit. Why do I always do that? That's the laughter button. Come on, football. Put it together. So the bad guy attacked him first.
Yeah.
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you, a person. He was a person.
How was he dressed?
I kind of don't remember. Too busy watching the Steel Samurai.
I see, and what happened next?
How about this? Stop moving. Why? Why? Why did he stop moving? Are you aware of the concept of death, child?
Huh? What do you mean, why? He was fucking dead. Saw the spear go right through him. It was a big spray of blood. It was like a Tarantino movie.
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. Sometimes justice means a big hole in your chest.
How exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap chop. Something like that.
Still being vague about this. I gotta find a way for like to manage like when I go from really loud voice to a really quiet voice. So like I could see that my it wasn't really picking up when I just talked as Phoenix after
Screaming like this for a minute.
But anyway, still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this? Fuck them kids. Cody,
What?
something's bothering me. Before you said that, you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah? So what?
Yet you missed the most important part.
Objection!
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
Objection!
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. But you missed the most important part. The killing blow.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital?
That's the thing.
Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer? We've ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight?
Ooh, show evidence. Yeah, we have his camera. We have his camera. Show evidence. Your Honor, I have evidence.
Evidence? That's new.
Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? It's something else. It's not a red herring, right? Like, I'm not... Something else I can present for some reason? No, whatever. I'll give it a shot. Here's my proof.
What's that? Camera?
The witness stated that he recently received this camera.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation.
Aware of that too. I'm smart. Don't tell me I'm not. Ah!
Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye.
What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids?
Pressing, not picking. Doing my job here, you little shit.
Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. That little shit. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture.
Right. Cody, there's only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight. Correct?
Yeah.
Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again.
Will you put the screws to that little fucker? Right. He means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more.
Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? About why you didn't take a picture of the fight?
Thanks for telepathically assuming what I wanted him to talk about, Your Honor.
Don't mention it.
Welcome to the real world, kid. Yeah, get his ass.
Yeah, you're right, Pops. Oh, the Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up the camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yup. Wink. Forget that I said wink.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright?
Not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Steel Samurai just escaped. Held up a camera to take a picture. One's been open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. No, it's not. No, it's not. Come on. That's all.
Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture.
I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Let it slide. Yeah, you're all right, kid. Press him hard. Ah, you definitely would have taken a picture. Even if it was like of his shoe or something. Kids will take pictures of anything. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Atkins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture! Hey! Bullseye?
How did you know? Was it just that I was acting the shiftiest out of any human being in history?
I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Oh my god, the stream title is real! There are lawyer powers!
Wow!
This feels great.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you could change your testimony to... Excuse me, I have to start up again. Yeah. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody.
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
Did you? You erased them? So I wonder if this is, and before I go, I could be completely wrong on this, but as a former computer science teacher, and also just a guy that knows things about stuff, when you erase something from any kind of storage media, usually what happens is it doesn't actually erase the data, because that would take too long. It basically just allocates that data as being able to be overwritten the next time you have something that needs to fill that space. So if you erase them, they might still be there. Probably something much stupider than that, but I just thought I'd play some 4D chess here.
Yeah.
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that?
Becoming less and less cooperative. Better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony?
There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Go into Roblox undercover and find out what servers he's on.
Okay. Let's see. You're right, Pops. Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutches of the villain. Held up a camera to take a picture. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. Maybe there's something I have to present here. Like what?
Objection!
Cody!
What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. Can't you say, Cody, here's some ice cream?
No, fuck you. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh, right.
What was it you told me then?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection, I tell ya.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album?
Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? How many songs is it?
It's called Path to Glory. It's more of a concept thing. It's got 3 tracks, and they're all 20 minutes long. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won.
I see.
Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day.
Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? The Steel Samurai has just defeated his adversary. I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album.
Exactly my point, Your Honor. Ah! No, wait, no way! Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. You're having a neurological episode. And what a truth it is! Nia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Are you insinuating the kid killed him? That can't be it.
Nah, that can be it, yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture of the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took?
It's got to be that the Steel Samurai didn't win. This is basically what he said. This is nothing. It's got to be this. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win! That's why Cody deleted those photos.
You mean the Steel Samurai lost?
Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone! Never!
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. That little dick. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. Same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth! Hey, it's a famous lawyer thing. Courtroom thing, I guess. And Jack Nicholson says it. He's not the lawyer. He's a witness. Whatever.
Order and such! Witness! I mean Cody! Is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw!
Yes, I made a child cry. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move.
Order! Chill, kid.
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright?
The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell.
Mr. Wright, what's going on?
Apparently, we have all made a serious error. And
error? What's this all about? What is an error? I do not make errors. I am perfect. I am the perfect male specimen. Look at how frilly my collar is. All right, I'm stalling. Steel Samurai was the victim. There's no victim. Hammer was the victim. Let's see. Well, I mean, Steel Samurai, I guess it just wasn't... He was the victim, but, like, Will wouldn't be in the suit. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer. He was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai!
Order, 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 order. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph? You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer?
That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury.
But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already?
That's what everyone thought. But remember what Ms. Oldbag said in your testimony.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I could get back to the guard station.
Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume.
But why would the victim do such a thing?
I don't know.
I get it!
You do?
I thought the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Ops!
Huh? Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data? Star Trek?
Yeah, a photo of my digital camera.
Excuse me. Cody.
What?
Show us, quick!
No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
No!
No one respects me just because I'm a lying little asshole. Here, this is it.
S.
Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright?
I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence.
Sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix.
Mia, what?
Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please?
Certainly. I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him.
There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. It's got to be. So, they couldn't get into Studio 2, and then this is Studio 2. That's what I think it's that. Your Honor, look at this.
I see a gate.
Might I draw your attention? Yes, got him. Might I draw your attention to the number? I almost said the murder. Might I draw your attention to the murder that we're having on trial today?
Oh, yes. Don't know why I wasn't paying attention to that before.
Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate?
A number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2.
Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. Correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at.
But that's impossible.
What's all this then? Please explain it so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I like being involved.
I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here at Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place.
Was it here?
It's, Studio 2. And here, it's Studio 2.
I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo.
Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path was blocked. Sorry, my brain hit a loading zone there for a second. The path was blocked. Supposedly, people weren't supposed to be able to get in and out. The path to the trailer was blocked. So, yeah, so it would be... They were saying that you couldn't get from the trailer to the scene of the crime, but if they were at the same place, and then the body was moved, you know? Yeah.
So we have heard.
The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time.
Yes, I suppose that would be the case.
Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said, no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime. Studio 2. As you may recall, there was a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Ms. D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime.
Order! Order!
The defense makes the following claims. Claim the first. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. Claim the second. The person that the security guard, Ms. Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2.
Objection!
This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Stealing steel? Would steal a steel samurai simply so that stealing 7 Sally's... Oh my god, I'm stuck in a loop. Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Oh, that's Edgeworth. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. Do I have proof? Mia said that I have everything I need. But, wait, let me look at, time of death, human leg, sleeping pills, did this, that, murder weapon. On table in the employee area, labels eat sleeping pills. I don't know this jackhammer. What would have like identifying information? I mean, I guess the bottle. But if there was information on it, I feel like we would have gleaned that by now. Though I don't know what else. I don't know what else it could be. Oh, that doesn't. I'll try the bottle. All right, I'm not presenting. I'm just doing a thing. I have proof. I have proof.
You do? You do, Mr. Wright?
Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jackhammer stole the costume. Well, let's hope this is right. This is it. Feast your eyes.
An empty medicine bottle.
I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills?
The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer! I don't know how this proves he was there, but okay.
Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Your Honor, I have an idea. Oh, yeah, fingerprints. Sure. Yeah.
Ah, an idea. That's new to this courtroom. Very well, let's hear it.
I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. My claim is true. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle.
Suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle.
Empty bottle given to the judge.
I've now subsumed it into my form. If you need to get it, reach into my chest cavity. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. I'm tired. Cody Hackin'_S testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Mrs. Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. Those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Good for them. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. What is X in the following equation? Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Can you write down the motivations that the author has ascribed to Mr. Hammer and what the Steel Samurai costume might represent? 5 paragraphs, MLA format. Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow.
That's a lot of homework. Especially that essay.
Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. Bye-bye now.
Whew. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. It's like just dissipating into mist or whatever.
Really? You both seem so confident.
Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. You're fucked.
Dad?
Of course, we're kidding.
Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right, thanks. To be continued?
Hooray! All right. Save. We're going through a whole day in just about an hour. So maybe we can go through day 4 and end stream with the ending of this case. That'd be pretty cool. I believe in me. No, go back. Yeah. Woo.
Yay!
That was a close one, huh, Mia?
Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it.
Maya!
So, what happened?
Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof.
Wow, good going, Nick.
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have.
Initial trial? What's that?
That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. They're calling it intentional miscarriage of justice.
So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Okay. Is there anything other than... Yes, okay. Not any ideas, but let's talk to her about stuff. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume?
What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume?
Yeah.
But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it?
That's what we have to find out.
What happened with the director's testimony?
Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer.
Huh.
Which means that the killer has to be one of them.
Really? Why?
Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is.
What?
Was Maya always this excitable? Oh, right. Well, have you noticed anything?
I can't see what's going on when Mia's here. So, no, I haven't noticed anything. I'm thick as a brick.
Right.
Maybe we should go talk to WP.
WP. Powers. Right. Let's do that! Go! Us?
Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears?
Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there.
Could you wipe that grin off your face?
Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count.
Yes. Though there's not really anything I could do to help.
I'm not really sure what I could do either. We're useless.
Please, this is no laughing matter. What do you know about the hot smoking lady? Smoking hot lady? Guess it works both directions. Could you please tell me more? I'm not that polite. Could you tell me more about Ms. Vasquez?
The producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius.
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days.
Why's that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. And
what?
Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors, and anyhow, right?
Okay. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella?
Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director.
I hope he wasn't shooting minors, because he gives me the creeps.
But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says, "Jump," he asks, "How high?" and all that.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call, but I can't imagine him jumping.
I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. I don't know what to tell you, kid. Stop yelling at me. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Ms. Vasquez came to Global.
5 years ago. Interesting. Very interesting, sir. Yeah. All right, well, let's go somewhere. Like here, the only option we have. Oh, Christ.
The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think your cart's down.
Yeah.
I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if you wanted.
You eat, you die.
Yeah, she's alive!
What do you got to tell me, freeze-dried lady? I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way.
She seems bitter. I mean, in general, and also about this.
Do you not like the producer?
Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry.
All right. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director?
Sal, he's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. One of those real step-on-me mommy freaks.
Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt?
Oh, you're so young and innocent.
That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
No, it doesn't, Maya. Anyway, Mr. Hammer. About him.
I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper! Pour out, Hammer! You drag a star down from the sky and stop on it! Calling him a criminal, a thief! I won't forget this!
Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time.
Listen to me, Mr. Summer! My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing! Why would he steal Power's costume so he can sneak by me? He would never stoop so low! It's impossible!
Okay, I'm glad you have your opinions. I'm gonna go somewhere else now, I think. Let's try anywhere that isn't here. Let's go here first because it's the one that's branched off of the other ones.
I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time.
How are they going to film? They're stars in custody for killing the antagonist. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later.
I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if there are any other clues lying around.
Yeah! No touch it! Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't mean. I almost had a heart attack.
Yeah, I guess I can be a little dramatique at times. I suppose it's the actor in me.
Dramatique indeed.
Anyway, I'm here to examine that plate on the table.
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal. Traces thereof.
Well, then... Oh, never mind. Well, then, let's talk.
So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How?
For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. A science guy, Bill Nye, gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, it'll change color.
Wow, neat! Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? I want to see rainbows full of drugs!
Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right.
So the food on this place... So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills.
Looks like it.
Steak plate added to the court record. How goes your investigation?
To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I'd buy the case against Mr. Powers no more. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though.
Why? Why would you care about Mr. I'm going to find everyone guilty whether they are or not? How is Edgeworth doing, anyway?
Mr. Edgeworth is out of control! He's doing sick flips on his skateboard and whatnot. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it.
Whoa.
Talk about birds, pal.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth!
Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles. I knew it. The murderer is the concept of liquid! Say, whatever happened to that empty bottle?
Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. We found the victim Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep. Sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
So I was right. Sleeping pill bottle added to the court record. I should... Every time I do that, I'm like, I'm not quite getting it right. I'm not quite able to speak as fast as I want to be. I should probably just stop. Or I can continue forging ahead foolishly, letting my mouth move faster than my brain. It's worked for me so far. Okay. All right, so that's it for this. Cool. All right, so is there anything on the other side of the room here? If I... Oh, can I examine? Yeah, it's gonna be the same thing, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, let's go in there. Back. Move. There.
Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent! Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But... this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? No! Yes!
I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yes?
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too! What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Ms. Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt. You know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means! Bitch! About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too.
The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then? Interesting.
What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! No! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? Oh. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided.
Let's keep going down the rabbit hole of programming scheduling and ignore the 5 years ago thing. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore?
The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? They want to silence everybody, she. How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true! If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure! Nick, say something!
Yeah! I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Yes, a man of evidence, Phoenix Wright. Tip my cap to you. Here, take a look at this. Why am I showing her something? What did I just miss in that conversation? Is it what? Is it the this? Yeah. It's gotta be Because this doesn't have the relevant. This has got okay. I think yeah, the thing full of photos, right?
And this is?
A fan collected all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. Yeah, Phoenix, well, maybe you should be in charge of major studios these days. Maybe you won't cancel every beloved streaming show after 2 seasons of 8 episodes. I think you would understand that better than anyone.
Oh. You're right. Okay. Well, what can I do?
Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is still intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago.
Okay.
Cool. Lay it on me. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago?
Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault.
Someone died?
It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Ms. Vasquez, managed to hush it up.
And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer?
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Ms. Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Ms. Oldbag.
No! Fine.
She was here at the studios back then, you know.
Thanks. We'll try asking her. I guess. She'll talk. All right. Off to old bag. Oh, wrong button. See ya. Okay, move to main gate.
What, you're still sneaking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me?
The old windbag doesn't look so good.
Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Why do they think who, or what, or when, or how do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer!
She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance?
Never! I laugh in the face of danger. Especially if it's the face of an old lady. Wrong option. Talk is what I meant. Yeah, there we go. 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago.
How told? Who did you hear that from?
Huh?
Nichols!
Nichols?
Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols. That assistant we talked to.
Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and then recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun?
No, I'm just doing the job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole Powers. I mean, I'm gonna guess it's gonna be the bottle again, because like he got his fingerprints, he drugged the food. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. I mean, he drugged the guy. I'm assuming this is what we're assuming is the A to B here. Here's my proof.
What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills. with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's the proof that he used those spells on powers?
Oh, it wasn't that. What? Oh, I have this. Yeah, it would be this. Right? I think. I don't know why I keep saying right. Like anyone's gonna jump in and be like,
You're right, Todd. That's great. You did it. Good job. Good job picking that thing.
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes. So?
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul.
Ms. Oldbag?
Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Miss Oldbag?
Yeah, right. 5 years ago, there was an accident, a fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi.
That is a big bombshell to just casually drop in conversation.
That was the beginning.
I guess this isn't a conversation, but still being like,
Vasquez, she's in the mafia, by the way.
like, hold on, slow down. What?
That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio.
I see.
But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone.
Ms. Oldbag.
Hold on a minute. The adults are talking, sweetie.
Oh, she's actually just crying or something?
Poor Ms. Oldbag.
Here, take this.
A photograph? Okay. All right. So when I was in Studio 2 and I saw the bent pole, it does factor in, but like not in the way I thought it might. Wait a second.
This is the picture.
Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
That's a dead body. Yes. Yes, it is. But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I understand. Okay. Cool. All right, so that's not the end. So I've got some pretty potent evidence now. What do I do with it? What do I do in general? The wheels are turning inside my cavernous skull. I hear an echo in there. So I have, oh, it's 2 rows now. Yeah, 5-year-old photo shows an accident involving Jack Hammer. All right, let's talk to her. She's, I don't know how cooperative. Oh, oops.
He wanted to hide it. He didn't want anyone to know. Poor silly old Hammer. If he had just come out and confessed, then Vasquez wouldn't have gotten their claws into him.
That's not what I meant to do, but a little flavor text, fine. Back. Yeah, let's try to... Is she back in the trailer, maybe?
Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2?
Right.
But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer?
Or the producer. Yeah, I'm looking. She's in the picture, so I'm gonna try to talk to her. Oh, okay. Don't even have to go in the trailer. Hello.
Hey, Nick, it's Ms. Vasquez. Hello?
Hello? Ow!
Maya, you should at least try to be polite.
I'm watching the clouds.
That's all she had to say, apparently. Hey. Ms. Stoic. What do you have to say about this? She's not even looking.
Where?
What?
Where did you get that?
Well,
Old bag.
the old?
She means the security lady, Ms. Oldbag, Nick.
Well, yeah, who else would? Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used to excuse me, I'm a little nervous. You used it to control Mr. Hammer.
The wind.
Huh?
It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more. Inside the trailer.
Nick, she went inside the trailer. What do you think she wants to do? Talk with us? Like she said?
Yeah.
You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about?
Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? I don't know. You just exposed like a real big cover up she was doing to her. You found out that that she's been, all that shit. I feel like that's a pretty good reason. Ms. Vasquez, you were using that accident. Had to think of how that line could possibly be said in this context. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids' shows for petty change.
Huh. So I'm a blackmailer now.
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star!
Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord.
But you were the cause! You pressured him! And to think it was just an accident!
Excuse me! What is this all about?
What?
You keep saying accident, accident! How are you so sure? My attitude's changed.
What do you mean?
Must I spell everything out for you, darling? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident?
No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose?
That is what I mean.
Where's your proof? Can you prove it?
Huh. Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me.
But the security lady said it was an accident.
Oh, well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought the photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did, gave him a
Had to reset.
She wrenched it out of his hands, she did, gave him a few bruises, too.
So that's why she had the photo.
She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now.
What? This is valuable evidence!
Boys!
Oh no, it's boys. Who are they?
Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
What?
The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Uh-oh. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all?
You stupid bitch. I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends! Boys, erase away.
Hold it right there.
Yay! We're saved by the giant rectangular man.
I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now.
How inconvenient.
Hey, hello. You've managed to join in right at a very dramatic, climactic moment.
Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow, then. In court. I'll be looking forward to it.
Yeah, court. See you then, lady. You stupid dumb.
Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing.
Detective Gumshoe! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! I was really scared.
Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just, wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. I love doing my job. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Until then, wherever the wind may take you.
What? Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Ah, I figured out the question I myself asked.
To be continued?
All right. Oh, hello, Tom. A bunch of numbers. Thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Save your progress up to this point. Yes. Here we go. He's my friend. He's like, oh, okay, yeah. Well, I'm glad that I have people from the outside world who've collaborated to come together and watch me do my stupid voices and things. Howdy. Overwrite the selected saved. Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go. Final day, the trial. It all comes down to this. We'll see how far we get. I'll go a little late for the purposes of making sure that this ends in a satisfactory fashion. We'll see what happens. No, I don't need to overwrite. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Ha. Okay.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Again.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Opening statement.
In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. It claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. For what it's worth.
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls Ms. D. Vasquez to the stand. Ms. D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation?
D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios.
On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2?
Objection, yes.
As everyone here knows, yes?
What?
I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Phoenix. 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 Nice. All right, let's go.
I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp, ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer.
Yeah, Nick. Unless your name is short for Phoenix, then not quite, but still, yeah.
We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. Show's over. Go away.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so had Sal take you? Did he strap balloons to you and blow you in a direction?
The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over.
Ban added to the court record.
I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
The day of the murder.
I entered the trailer a little before noon.
All right, let's see. Before noon, meeting began at 12 sharp, ended at 4. The rehearsal afterwards. Wasn't the rehearsal... Didn't the rehearsal happen like during or before? Let's press her. And when exactly was that?
I've forgotten.
Maybe you could try remembering?
No.
The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times.
Would you get this game on? Steam has the entire, not the entire. So there's like a million, there's like literally 10 or 11 Ace Attorney games, and the first 6 were on sale on Steam for $27. And that's what I got. I was like, oh wow, I can play all these games for real cheap. I don't know if they're still on sale. I think there was a Steam sale that was ending close to when I bought it, but I mean, you could check it out. And I don't think they're that expensive on their own anyway. Not at this point. At least they shouldn't be, because they're quite old at this point. These are I think this game was originally on the Game Boy Advance, believe it or not. They cleaned up the graphics for this remaster, but it was originally a GBA game. Fatigue, so I'd Take Me. 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sally Tebow space on the table in front of the trailer. Okay, so at 2:30 is when the death supposedly happened at the place where you are. So I'm not exactly sure what I gotta like put exactly. Salinite, T-bone space on the table in front of the trailer. Wait. So there were 2 plates. Sal and her ate the steaks, but the plate had sleeping pills. Supposedly was getting there for... Hold on. I'm in my mind palace. I'm Eggs Benedict Cumberbund, and I've got all sorts of numbers and shit flying through my brain and words, and I'm piecing them together in a hologram in front of my face that looks kind of cheap now that you look back at it. I think something might be screwy about this. And I think it has to do with... Oh, wrong button. I am never going to remember what buttons do what on the first try. Yeah.
Objection!
Ha! As I thought. What? You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not!
What's this now, Mr. Wright?
Look at this.
It's a plate?
This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind.
Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak?
Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Ms. Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. Oh, that was the angle. All right, well, I got there. I got there in the wrong way. But I got there, I guess. And Nick, I don't know. I don't keep track of how many people watch me at once, because that's too much anxiety to see the number constantly going up and down, because it'll go up and down quite a bit over time, you know. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? What are you, a cartoon? Although actually the bone would... If they were a cartoon, they'd just like dip it in their mouth and then the bone would come out. Especially if it was a fish, not a steak. You know what? Never mind. You hit a boneless steak, you hit the bone too. It's you didn't eat the steak. It's gotta be, yeah, that's the line he's going for here. You didn't eat any steak during that break. It was a non-steak break. It was a fake non-steak break. You might have had a shake, but you definitely didn't have a steak on that non-steak break, shake, fake. Sorry, I choked a little bit. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. Yeah. What? Why? Okay. All right, Phoenix. Where are you going with this?
I see.
You think I should start streaming? I think you should start. I think anyone that wants to should. Because I'm having a lot of fun, and I think that if you feel like you want to do it, costs nothing to set up a Twitch channel. You can't guarantee yourself success, but if it's something you feel like doing, there's no time like the present. I waited a long time to start streaming, and I'm kind of wishing I did it sooner because I really enjoy it. And I don't know, follow your dreams or whatever, or at least your daydreams or your space outs in the middle of class.
And what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break?
Murdering. Meeting the Steel Samurai, picking on salmonella. And this is the only one that seems relevant, so I'll choose that one. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai.
Order! Are you saying?
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. Then you did it. You killed him with your own hands.
Mr. Wright! Isn't that a little presumptuous?
Objection!
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright?
Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it?
Yes.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. On guard!
Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick.
Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh, yes. The samurai spear.
Yes?
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon?
Nick, thank you for re-following me. Not entirely sure what happened there, but thank you.
How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon?
I don't know. You couldn't? Think you could? You couldn't? I don't know. What should I do? I don't know. I don't know.
Objection!
You don't know? What kind of a lawyer are you?
Quiet, I'm speaking. You don't know. What kind of a lawyer?
I don't know whether you could have fought with the samurai spear. However, that has no bearing on this case.
Meaning?
The samurai spear
Was not the murder weapon.
What? What is the meaning of this? Spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. I can. Is it? I mean, I'll try just presenting the spear itself. Break? It's broken, right? I mean, I had my thoughts about that since the very beginning, because like it broke during the rehearsal at the beginning of the day. So like, how could it? It seems like no one's brought it up since then. It seems like a big glaring hole in all the stuff going on. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon.
But that is the murder weapon, you dimwit.
Not so fast.
Okay, That is the murder weapon.
You proud of that one?
A little bit, yes.
Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run through. Wait. Let me take that again. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Regular red-green, that one. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest?
Order, order! The strength of duct tape is not at trial here.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you...
Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell, what was? How was Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
Dang it. I mean, I'm trending toward I can't tell you just because pleading ignorance somehow has led to like a lot of the good outcomes here. All right. I'm high on my own decisions. I'm doing good. I'm doing too good. I'm feeling uneasily confident. Weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer. I don't know. Of course I can't. What do you think, I'm a lawyer?
Of course.
Can the antics right?
I have to agree, Mr. Wright. At least pretend that you think you might know.
Note to self, think before speaking. Tough crowd.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what...
Oh, okay. I can, I guess. Did he even penalize me for that? I don't know. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? Apparently not.
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then.
Ew. All right, so if it's not this, and I have to present something, what else is sharp? What else would make a hole in a man? What else would make a hole in a man? Is it this? Did they just push a second guy on the fence? Look at this photo.
What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios.
What does this have to do with the current case?
Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
What? Are you saying?
Yes. Whatever you think I'm saying, as long as it makes you upset. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again! Ah! I don't know why I interpret that as a bird noise.
Mr. Wright, continue. This sounds juicy.
It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Picture it. Put yourself there.
Ms. D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
I've got a single bead of sweat now.
In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die 5 years ago?
Yep, precisely. Ironic, isn't it?
Don't you think? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff.
You deny that what I say is true?
Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body?
Wait, disposed of the body? What do you mean? You just said that you'd be moving? Whatever.
The break in the meeting in the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could you have dealt with the body?
She couldn't. I bet she could. She had another way. It's definitely not I bet she could. I'm gonna go... Because, I mean, I feel like top and bottom would both kind of lead to the same thing, but this is a better way to phrase it. Like, she had to be... I bet Sal, like, helped her or something. Or somebody helped her. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? Remember when I said that thing about the balloons and the pushing? Let's try that.
For instance?
Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body.
Yeah. Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
Oh. What do I... Ah! Yeah! Van! Get vanned, idiot! Ms. Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. You used the studio van to do it! Ah! Recall your testimony.
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? And Sal drive me.
You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Ah!
Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Salmonella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator?
I mean, why not? Why not? Of course! Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Ms. Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Of course! The incinerator's been sitting there the whole goddamn time! Ah! Hold on. Ah! Boom, there it is. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue?
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. Huh. I lose. You win. It was fun.
I win. So what happens next? Don't me. Don't you have anything to say?
What would you like me to say?
Huh? I lost? Something like that?
I just said that.
Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez? So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer.
Who can say?
What? What is going on? Huh?
Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
Right.
But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
What?
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Of course, it's as the witness says. It's all going to my plan, I think. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Suck it, right? Asshole.
Ah! Edgeworth isn't sure.
Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving.
What do I do now? No further questions. Goodbye. Okay. You did it? I feel like that's just gonna testify again. Tell me more shit. I'd like you to testify again.
Testify again? Like we've had several people do over the course of this and other trials? Why is this shocking to me?
Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I could only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You would ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time.
Damn. Come so far only to fail.
As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Ms. Vasquez.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Objection!
Yes?
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor.
Sometimes I do that when I'm trying to make a joke.
I didn't.
Oh, I see. Very well.
Objection!
Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again.
Okay, all right. It's the second stream in a row where they've done a joke that just really gets me as I'm saying it.
Why are you objecting?
I don't remember.
Okay, let's move on then.
I object! I remember now.
You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness!
I just want to hear your testimony again.
Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Ms. Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Well, yes, indeed. Verily, I say, ergo, such, therefore, quid pro quo, e pluribus unum. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body.
After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Nick! Why did Edgeworth...
Who knows? He probably realized she did it too.
But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that...
Edgeworth. My love.
I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, and Powers showed up. Security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying, "He did it!" I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
All right.
I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're close, real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Find and stab and twist like a knife when you're ready to kill.
Oh, Jesus, Maya. Fine. God. Right. Okay. So a little bag system was there too. The Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, Old Bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it, asked to be left out of the proceedings, went back to the trailer to get my script and hold on. Asked to be left out, went back. Oh, you were alone. Why were you alone? The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Press harder! Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder, after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh. Yeah, I guess.
Very well. Miss Vasquez, please continue.
Objection!
Oh.
Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement.
Huh?
Think. Ms. Vasquez says she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She'd have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One.
Ah!
Order, etc. Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah.
What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Are you thinking of a career change to defense? I made a funny.
I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, or I will stand by. Oh, I see. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation?
I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me.
So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind.
Okay, well, Wait. 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 Can I do... What if I present her? She knew he's injured. Powers photo. Let's see. Is this anything?
Objection!
You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, like, not ha-ha funny, but sad funny. I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers.
What?
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Pretending?
One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured?
I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong.
I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez? Saw it. Yeah, it's got to be the more implicating thing. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes!
Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah! Why did the judge scream there? And when was he doing this?
Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered.
Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning.
Order! Order! I will have order! I'll have bacon and eggs!
Witness. Witness me. Shh. I just sprayed some chrome paint on my mouth. Can you refute this claim?
Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez.
Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing!
Yes, you would need a motive. How would she have killed the victim? If there's a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive?
I would say that... Fuck it, we ball. Okay. I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Ms. Vasquez's motive in this murder. Okay. What would it be? I mean, I'm just gonna guess it's the thing. It's the bombshell, the photo, something. Yeah, maybe he was thinking of like exposing her. Probably. Oh, that was the wrong button. If there's anyone that editing skills out there, if they could like put together a Todd Football presses the wrong button in Phoenix Wright, compilation, it would probably, by the time I finish playing however many of these games I'm going to play, it's probably going to be pretty long. Present. This is my proof.
This is the photo from before.
This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial, it began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom.
His guilt weighed him down, no doubt.
However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change.
Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate.
Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder.
Okay. Allow me to present to the court evidence proving Ms. Vasquez's motive. Let's try it again. Why not? Why not? Just keep trying it. Same fucking thing. This is my proof.
And this tells us why Miss Vasquez wanted to kill Mr. Hammer.
I'd say all that proves that the defense attorney has completely lost his marbles.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Wright, the court requests that you find your marbles immediately. Get a bag. Mr. Wright, the court requests that you find your marbles immediately. Find a sack to put them in. I'm afraid I have to penalize you for this waste of the court's time. Sucking out your precious lawyer juice like so many mosquitoes.
Nick, we're so close. Think this one through, please.
Mr. Wright, I'll ask you again. Please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder.
All right, well, I'll try the other one. I don't know what else could be. If this is wrong, at least it's only another one little section off the bar. I've done really well so far, so I can afford to be kind of cavalier about this. She had no motive, Your Honor.
What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense.
What's that now?
It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
What?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see they were kind of telegraphing that with the previous. All right, okay. What? Your Honor! Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then, Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years! So you did do it.
You did do it, didn't you?
Yes. I'm guilty. It was me.
Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Hey, Miss Vasquez.
I don't know who this is. Oh, it's probably.
What happened here?
Oh, it's from before. Okay.
Manuel fell from the trailer stairs.
Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please, try to remain calm.
I've decided this is Jack Hammer's voice.
No! How could this?
It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and...
No! Manuel! Don't touch him! Miss Vasquez! No! Please don't die. Please.
Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again.
Wow, okay.
Mr. Edward, where's D. Vasquez?
What did she disappear like Batman after you turn around? You were all staring at. Like she was right in the middle of the room.
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever.
I see. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
it appears you have brought about yet another miracle. A bouncing baby boy.
What?
Oh, sorry. I moonlight as a midwife.
I thank you, Your Honor.
I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle.
Yes, you're right. So actually, fuck you, Phoenix, you didn't do shit. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Not guilty!
That is all. This court is adjourned.
All right, got it. Got to the end of the case. Sick.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Ms. Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Nothing but a heartache.
No, someone else did that like a whole stream ago. Huh?
Tell me! Tell me everything right now! Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
Okay, like I fucked this up the last time. What? Well, this is what I think. Here's what I think. Get ready to figure out what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put blame on... Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... Oh, is it this? He was the star? He was jealous? I'm going to say he was jealous. Jealousy. It's because... Yes! Ha! Let's go, baby! It's because you were the Steel Samurai.
Because I was a Steel Samurai?
Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kid's show, and is the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, so he hated you.
I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time.
think you're missing the point.
Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over.
So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WP.
Oh! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the steel samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back to that sweaty costume, and...
Yeah, about that.
Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Ah! Nick Edgeworth!
Say something, Wright. I'm not good at small talk.
Huh? What? Eh? That was too bad, Edgeworth.
You don't waste any time gloating, do you?
No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers.
Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
Liar.
Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Meet again?
However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary... Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary... feelings.
Ah, the line that launched 1,000 ships. Necessary feelings. Or any feelings?
Yes. Unease and uncertainty.
Aren't those kind of necessary?
They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you.
Oh, Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend?
What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals! Right, Nick?
For now we are. Yes.
Whoa. Character.
Huh? How do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick! Tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth? When did you date?
Never mind. And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing the accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again.
Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're gonna watch it with me, right?
I'll admit I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Fine, fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if he'll show his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. And the Pink Prince, are they saying Will Powers is in there? The end!
Shaw, the Pink Princess.
Yay! All right. All right, that's it. That's episode 3. I went quite long, but I was like, I want to finish, and I did, and I'm very proud of me. Yay!
Yay!
Save my progress, and then I will... get out of here. Hey, thanks, people, for showing up. Thanks to the new followers. Kind of hard to tell. Come back every Tuesday, Thursday, 8 o'clock. I'll be back here on Tuesday. Probably back here before then at some point as well. So thank you for your patronage. It was a fun one. We sent an innocent man to non-jail.